and welcome. This is another episode of Unplug brought to you exclusively by every NG. Thank you for joining us once again today. My name is Victor, and I'll be taking you through all the latest updates on entertainment, news, politics, and sports, whatever it is that you need to know. I'll be bringing them to you today. Well, there's so much happening with Big Brother Naija housemates and ex-housemates. But before then, our big story for today. Over the weekend, there was a terrible massacre in Borno State where a large number of people were killed, all farmers. And there has been so much talk in the press and in the media about what exactly happened that day. Now, the presidency has come out with a very, very weird comment. I'll be looking at that much later during the show. Just stay tuned. But right now, let's start with the BBNaija housemates that I was talking about. First of all, Dorathy, Erica, and Mercy. Mercy, of course, not one of the latest housemates, but she is still very much in the news for one reason or the other. Now, three of them bagged themselves awards at the Scream Africa Women Awards 2020. Big ups to them, congratulations to them. They each won different categories, and they're doing pretty well for themselves. So congratulations to them once again. Now, still talking about housemates who are doing really well for themselves. Another one of them is Ozo. Ozo recently just revealed to us that he's now Nigeria's or Juventus's brand manager slash ambassador in Nigeria. And now he has gotten himself yet another partnership, this time with Brilla FM Lagos. And it's not just a partnership, but Ozo is going to be hosting his very own show on radio. And this one is called Rewind. You see in the video there, he's looking all neat, really prim and proper and really good. So I'll just give a few seconds to take a look at that video and then we go on. There you have it. Ozo is going to be hosting his very own show on Brilla FM called Rewind. So if you're a fan of Ozo, of course you know how to go on and get yourself hooked onto what he is doing. Now, still our attention is on BBNaija housemates. This time we're going back a bit and we're talking about Khafi, a cup of Khafi. One of my favorites, personal favorites anyways. I'm not forcing it down your throats. Khafi has come out to debunk pregnancy rumors and also pass a very important message across to not just her fans but people generally. Recently there was this news rumor flying around that Khafi was pregnant, and a lot of people were saying, wow, the London that you and Gedodi went to, it was not just for nothing, But Khafi has come out to say she is not pregnant. She just naturally has a large stomach. And apparently she got angry in that post because she was saying, what is wrong with all of you? All you know how to do sometimes is view women as baby-making machines. We're not baby-making machines. I just have, a lot of times I don't owe anybody anything, but I have to suck in my stomach. But then there's always somebody who comes under my post with pregnancy talk. I am not pregnant. Please leave me alone. Stop doing that all the time. So if you know you're one of those who always stomach shames women, so to speak, please stop it. They're not always pregnant. It could just be a large stomach. All right. Anyways, moving away from that now, let's go into the music scene and let's talk about Lax. For those of you who know Lax, he is a singer. Maybe not one of the more popular ones in the industry at the moment, but he's doing pretty well for himself. Now, Lax has recorded another win. He just unveiled a new house that he bought for himself in Lekki, Lagos. Really beautiful piece of property, to be honest, at least just from the outside. Really wonderful, and a lot of congratulations were pouring in for him. But there was somebody who quoted his tweets and said something about owning or getting a house not being an achievement. Well, a lot of people came for her and be like, okay, what is an achievement to you? What do you now call an achievement? If somebody getting such a very nice house is not an achievement, maybe paying rent for yours is your own kind of achievement. Anyway, she got the backlash for that. But then congratulations to Lax. And we have to move on back to the big story that I introduced to you earlier on at the beginning of the show. During the weekend, in the Nigerian press, we're hearing 43 farmers were killed in Borno State. But we've heard from the United Nations, we've heard from international media agencies that it was over 100 people. And, we're hearing numbers like 100, 110. Well, that is by the way. But then, the senior special assistant to the president of media and publicity, Garba Shehu, recently just came out and said that those farmers did not have military clearance to be on the farm or on the farms at that particular time the incident occurred. And it begs the question, a lot of people have been asking, how or why should anybody need military clearance to be on their farms? I mean, it beats imagination. I was talking about it with somebody and the person was like, I thought nothing could surprise me about Nigeria again, but then what is that? So what is a military clearance to be on your farm? But anyways, it's really sad, and we just keep hoping that the souls of the departed continue to rest in peace and something is done. I mean, justice needs to be served for all those people who lost their lives and of course their families. All right, moving on now, let's talk a little bit about movies. On a previous episode of Unplug, I let you know about Nneka the Pretty Serpent, the remake of the 1994 movie that is hitting cinemas in less than 3 weeks now. Yes, it's going to be out in cinemas in less than 3 weeks. Well, now we get to know that Nigerian comedian Bovi, and not just him, but Beverly Osu, are going to be starring in the movie. Pretty interesting. Of course, you might have seen Bovi on screen, maybe on YouTube, doing comedy skits here and there. But I think for me, this is going to be the first time I'll be seeing him in a movie. And I'm really looking forward to this one. I don't know if he's going to play a comic character or he's going to be his usual funny and, very, very silly self. Anyways, but I'm looking forward to seeing Bovi and Beverly Osu. It promises to be very, very interesting movie. Now, I've got a couple of comments here. This one is from Clinton. It says, congrats everyone that won. It also says, congrats Ozo. I know we will enjoy your show. Of course, we're looking forward to that. Clinton also says, Khafi, stay strong. It is one of the prices of being a celebrity, apparently. So, it's all good news today. Congrats, Lax. Yes. When you see the house, you definitely congratulate him. This one is from Swanky, right? And it says congratulations. Joy says congratulations to Lax. Joy also says, my God, please have mercy. And then Clinton again says, Nigerian government tries so hard to suppress the truth about the numbers of people that are killed in the north on a daily basis. But the truth always comes out. That is the hope that we have, that the truth will always shine through, despite all the, dishonesty that is going on here and there. But we hope that at some point we will definitely get to know the truth about everything. All right, moving on now, let's talk about Nkechi Blessing. Nkechi Blessing is one of the actors in Nollywood. She's an actress. Sometimes we watch these movies, we don't exactly appreciate what those who put in the work do. And sometimes a lot of people don't even understand that it could be stressful work and all of that. But something happened over the weekend. Nkechi Blessing collapsed while she was on set, and she had to be rushed to the hospital. Now, she came out on social media to tell everybody that she was doing well, she was fine, she was recovering. And she also pointed out the fact that her body had already been giving her signs. She was, really pushing herself, and her body was already saying, please calm down. And she thought she was going to rest after that shoot, but unfortunately, her body couldn't take it anymore, and she collapsed. But thank God, Nkechi Blessing is fine, and she's doing well. she's doing just fine right now. So that is that about that. Now moving on, now let's talk about Tiwa Savage, a little bit of music, because I always say I love to talk about music. Earlier in the year, in August 27th, Tiwa Savage dropped her album Celia. It was her third studio album, and Celia for me is a very, very good album, really great. But apparently Tiwa Savage's music is not really doing as much numbers in the country as it is doing outside the country. And just to buttress this little fact, her album just made Time Magazine's top 10 albums for the year 2020. That is quite incredible. I mean, Time is one of the biggest magazines in the world. And for them to rate Tiwa Savage's album that highly, you know that she really did good work on that one. If you have still not listened to that album, go and just go straight up to any of your digital streaming platforms and listen to Celia. Promises to be a really, really good listen. All right. Now, away from that, finally, as we wrap up, let's talk sports. And it's Champions League night tonight, and there's going to be an array of games that are going to be played tonight. We're expecting to see the likes of Istanbul, Başakşehir, and a lot of other teams. I will not go into the details, but you can see the fixtures right there on your screen. So, UEFA Champions League night always promises to be a night of great football, and you do not want to miss all the action. It's not just tonight, but tomorrow night as well. Well, to take a few more comments before we wrap it up, this one is from Damilola, and she says, Victor, well done. Thank you so much. That's so heartwarming. Good afternoon. Clinton says, Bovi and Beverly, it is going to be a bomb. Of course. And Damilola also says, I can't wait to watch the movie too. Yes, it's going to be dropping real soon. And don't forget, every and Unplug definitely going to let you know when the movie drops, and we'll also be giving you the full review of that one. All right, so that is all we've got on Unplug for today. Thank you so much for making it a date as always, and until tomorrow when Unplug comes your way again, and until next time when you'll be seeing my face, it's bye.